Welcome back, new beginners. We are New Beginnings After 40. I'm Jen.
I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Lori.
Today we are going to talk about the joys and pains of Christmas.
Yes.
So much joy and so much pain.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we're also going to talk about, when you have your kids and them growing up, starting small and then moving up and getting older, how the gifts get harder. But in the long run, it gets easier because you're not having to do the elf on the shelf. You're not having to do the letters to Santa, the cookies, and just, all that. It's just a lot, but you love it when they're little. But then when you get older, it's like, oh, okay, this is much simpler.
Yeah. But first, we should talk about the fact we have been hiatus for a little bit of this time here. So you're probably wondering what happened to us. But we're back.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we're going to start with, why don't we start with Kimberly? Why don't you tell us why we've been gone?
Well, we were gone prior. We're, from
With Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And so, so I was in Austin for my family Thanksgiving, and Friday afterwards, the Aggies and Longhorns were playing.
Yes.
So we went out to watch that, and my sister and everybody. And then when we were getting ready to leave, Larry and I, so we were walking out, and so in the parking lot, it has those, not the speed bumps, but where you pull into a parking spot. And anyways, and I totally tripped over that and fell flat on my face, no hands, no nothing, just flat on my face. And it was like skid mark type, and then like all my skin was gone over under my eye, black eye, and then I had scrapes and marks up here, and then I had a bruise down here because I guess bit myself. So I found out about 3 days into it because I did have headaches and stuff, but then I found out that I did have a concussion. It was a moderate concussion. It was, oh my gosh, my head's still hurting now. It's not even completely gone yet. So it's like I do stop and I forget on some things that I'm saying, and then the pain in my head, that's what's left over right now. So, but it was quite an ordeal, and I'm just so glad that I was able to recover. It took several weeks to recover, and for my face to become decent enough to do a podcast.
Yep.
So, yes, so that was why we were off, because of me.
That was part of the reason.
It wasn't all of it.
I mean, we also had talked about taking off to spend with our families, to rest. Yeah. This is a stressful season. We all needed a break.
Yes.
So, I mean, it all worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
It did.
And then, here, we have Christmas coming up. But then which is my daughter's birthday, and it's her 18th birthday. So it's bad enough when you have your birthday on Christmas, but and then now it's her 18th. So we got her a trip. Actually, Larry, I just used my points from my credit card, so I did contribute to this.
Yes, you did.
And a trip to Hawaii for her 18th birthday. So it was something we've been talking about for a very long time. And when you talk about things and then it actually is here, and then she's like, when are we going to Hawaii? When are we doing this? So yes, so Larry and I put our stuff together and we made it happen. And I'm excited because it's my first time to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Larry's been there a million times because of the military, and Alyssa's been once. So this will be my first time.
So exciting.
Yes, I just I'm going to definitely have to take all my sleep meds to sleep, because I can't sit and just watch 8 hours of TV. Now, if I was laying down, that would be a whole different story.
Well, you can give me your feedback because I'm going to go in August to the Netherlands. So you can tell me your tricks on the plane.
Well, we're going to
or
find
what
out.
series you want to watch. Because you're flying American, aren't you?
I am.
So you can tell me what kind of shows I'm going to watch so I can plan.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. So we're very excited about that and being able to do that for her
That's
birthday.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So anything going on with you?
With me, I've mostly been doing my studies and let's see, dog sitting and cat sitting. I am currently watching 8 Kitties.
That's awesome.
They are amazing. They're a little skittish, a few of them, like the younger ones. They will play with me all day long. But if I try to go for them, they run. I'm only okay to play with.
Are they all different kinds? Like
All different kinds, all different ages. The youngest one is about Sammy's age. She's going to be 2 around the same time Sammy will. And I think the oldest is 14.
wow.
Oh, man. I
That's
just
a lot of cats, and I don't do cats. I'm allergic, and so I'm like, I would be dead if I
You would be
there.
dead. You would be dead. Yeah. 100%. I do take my allergy pill before I go over there. A couple hours before I go over there just to help. But I love them. I'm having so much fun.
That's awesome.
I drive over there, spend an hour and a half with them, just play and cuddle. And they're also big.
Oh,
My kitties are little. I've never really had a big cat. And these are those gigantic cats.
are we talking about like Garfield size?
They're not fat. None of them are fat. They're
Okay.
just taller,
Taller and
longer,
Okay.
heavier, bulk. I mean, just big, solid kitties. Sammy's my biggest cat, and she's not fat. Bubbles is my littlest cat, and she is way,
she's little.
way overweight right now.
She looks like a little kitten still, though.
But she's a fat kitten.
Yeah.
Fat kitten.
She is our little porker. But I've never had a big cat, so I get to just hold them, and dang, they're heavy. Like, okay, I've always wanted one, but I could not sleep with you on my chest.
Oh, no. That's even still my worst fear with the cats.
I know, they're gonna
Is
suffocate you.
Yes, they're gonna come up, they're gonna go to your nose while you're sleeping and go and suck your breath out in your mouth. And,
Okay. I have a new coworker, and she is deathly afraid of cats. I mean, deathly afraid of cats.
Okay.
And I'm like, did something traumatic happen?
Sure.
Nope, just scared of cats. I'm like, well, my best friend Kimberly, she thinks that they're going to suck the breath out of you. Is that what she thinks? She goes, yeah, I mean, I think they're going to kill me. I'm like, before you don't take long to be in this work environment, because every single person in the office loves cats but her.
I am on her side.
Yeah, you are on her side. So we keep bringing things in for her for like cats. She's being trained by her worker that retired, and she keeps bringing in cat stuff for her.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah, she's like, she brings in like cat toys or an actual cat, like a picture of a cat put in her chair. She's fine with it, but she like, we all have cats except for her. And even my landscaper, he rescues cats.
That's what they do. All of their cats are rescues. And so
we rescued this cat that was at Honda. I think I told y'all. So we were having lunch. They actually have a restaurant at Honda, and we were having lunch, and there was this orange cat, and you could tell someone it was someone's cat, but they weren't taking care of it, but you could tell. So we took it in, or my landscape guy, he took it in, and we found it a home, and we named him Frank after Frank Kit Honda.
Oh.
And he has a new home, and he has a dog, and he's cuddling up with the dog, and he like literally leveled up because the family that had him, they got him from the vet or a pound, or I guess a shelter, and then they decided they just didn't want him, and they just let him out.
Oh.
And so now this cat is living larger than life, and so it's a great end story.
it is a great end story. I love that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack your little.
No, I love it.
That was a great story.
Yeah. So what else?
happy story.
What else have you had going on, Jen?
Pretty much that is it. I did go on a date night the other day.
Okay.
We went to Top Golf. Last year for Christmas, my mom gave us Top Golf gift cards. We finally used them and had a ball. I'm absolutely freaking horrible.
That's just hard. There's no way I would physically be able to do
I
that.
think if it's 3 rows, I think if we had our whole row just to ourselves, maybe, I paid for the whole row, maybe I would do a fraction better because I wouldn't be worried about them and them.
Looking at you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
they're so close together.
I would do good and be happy. And then the next one, I would either go above the ball and swing around, or I would nail the ground. I nailed the ground so many times and it hurt my wrists, it hurt my shoulders. And then, I'm really embarrassed. And
Whoa.
he's going, put your head down, do this, and I'm like,
Did he get behind you and like line you up right?
no.
Oh my gosh. That's like me with Larry when he's like trying to say
How'd you
about
pull?
and pull.
Yes.
I get so angry. I'm like, you do you. I'll do me.
But see, the thing is, I need the pointer.
Yeah.
It's just, I think I need to
Yeah.
go get them from a trainer. And after we got home that night, I spent hours laying in bed going, okay, I could get a trainer and do like 3 times a week and just tell him, this is all I want. I want to be able to go play 1 round of golf with my boyfriend. I want to go to Top Golf and kick ass, and I want to go to putt-putt. Can you train me to do those 3 things, and then I'll never play again probably? Just, yeah.
You just
1
wanna be able
round
to
of
do it once.
putt-putt, 1 round of Top Golf, and 1 round at the golf.
Okay, golf is way harder though. Golf course should be way harder. But when you're telling that story, all I can visualize is like a bowling alley. When you think about it, Top Golf is like a bowling alley.
Because you're
Except for
right beside you.
So if you go up there and you like try to swing it and you miss and get her, or you fall down, I've done that.
Everybody sees you.
Everyone sees you.
They do. Oh, yeah.
I did accidentally laugh at the people beside us at one point, and then I felt horrible because I had been failing for 2 whole hours. We were about up, and the guy did something, and it went off to the side. I was like,
Oh.
and then I said, "I'm so sorry." It
Oh my God, you really did?
was hilarious. So maybe they were all laughing at me.
They
like
probably
I
were
thought
when you
they
swing
were.
around.
Oh my
Cartoon
gosh.
character. Man, it's hard. There were so many of my balls that just went thunk. And I don't know if the people on the bottom rows.
No, it goes into the little
Yeah.
below.
No, it goes no.
I've only been with kids because, to be honest, I've only been when they first opened it, and my son is 19 now, and I want to say he's probably like, what, 12, 10? I don't even know how long it's been.
Yeah,
but-
he was saying probably 10, 15 years that Top
yeah,
Golf's
okay.
been
So
open.
that's about when the
Yeah.
last time I went. But I physically, that is hard.
Oh, I'm in
It's
so
so
much
hard. Yeah, that's why your shoulders are killing you.
I would be able to hit the ball, but my back would probably
You'd be
giving
paying
out
for it
the
later.
next day.
Right, that's how I would be. It's just sort of like when we
brutal.
play beer pong in the pool in the summer. Like my wrists stop hurt. It's like I'm great maybe that first day, but then the next day I'm like dying.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much with everything we do these
Yes.
days because we don't do enough that when
No.
we do anything, it's like, oh man, I haven't moved that muscle in ever. So, ouch.
No, and then now, well, because of my accident, then I missed my training sessions for
Yeah, you gotta start all over.
Yes, I haven't been in 4 or 5 weeks, and now I've got to start back, and then it's like starting all over, and it's so much pain. So I don't know. We're gonna do it though, and now with my neck issues, I just have to protect my neck.
Right. Because
You
you
gotta
didn't
see my
mention that
therapist.
she also hurt her
You need to get a
neck
prescription to
in
go
the
see
fall.
my
Oh yeah, but right now I have an appointment on January 9th to do my injection in my neck.
Get a physical therapy thing for you can do.
Yes, but
Needling
then I
too.
started just worrying about how long of a drive that is.
It is a long drive, but it would be worth it because he's amazing.
Yes. Well,
I'm just saying.
Tell us
about-
what's been going on with
what
you, man.
about you?
Well, let's see. So, as you know, I finally started my Formula One podcast. So y'all have to go there now to hear my Formula One updates. And it's Grandstand Therapy and F1 Pod. So go and find it and subscribe, please. It's wrapped up now because the season ended, but I did get out, I guess, for 4 episodes maybe.
Yeah.
So it's coming along and I'm ready for 26. And so that's kind of been my focus. So I'm working on the setup and working on getting things right. Think I'm getting there. So that's been, I wouldn't say scary, but daunting, let's maybe call it, because I'm used to doing a podcast with these guys here and I can talk about it back and forth and we can talk about things, and I like, what am I going to do? Talk to myself? I mean, it's kind of weird.
Yes, but you're doing an amazing job.
Well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate the support. So those of you who have subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for following me and supporting me. Again, when we went on that great podcast convention, that was the biggest takeaway is we got so much support and encouragement, and I kept getting that from people, and I was like, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off and do it. I wanted to do it now because that way I can go into 26 with like fresh start, and I've at least done a few to kind of get me going, and then hopefully I can continue to grow it and make it, become something good. So kind of my focus for 26, which when we do our episode for the New Year's, we can talk about kind of our goals and things for 26. So
we sure can.
But outside of that, I mean, really, I can't say, I don't really know anything that I've done.
You went to a Christmas party?
Oh, I did go to a Christmas party since we're talking about Christmas. So I did do a Christmas party for work. We have, I'm in real estate. So we did, Real Estate Council has a Christmas party every year, and it was in downtown Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Club. Met a great girl there, young, straight out of college. I was extremely wow impressed because she was mingling there and really putting herself out there. And I thought to myself, this is awesome. To see young people and women specifically be just going for it and trying to make somewhere in life. And I know that's not going to be her last landing place that she's in, but she was really, I wouldn't have known she was straight out of college because she was very poised, and I liked that a lot.
Oh, very good.
I gave her a lot of feedback, and that's just kind of how I am. I like to mentor and be there for people, and just watch people grow. And I think it's amazing. And when women support women too, it's just, so, otherwise I'm in, we're going to talk about this episode. So we're into the heart of the Christmas season, which I love and loathe at the same time.
Yes. Love and loathe.
Oh my goodness.
The joy and the pain.
The joy and the pain.
There's both. There really is.
There really is both. I was watching a girl that I follow on a podcast, and she said that she actually does not like this time of the year. She completely shuts down because, who knows what's going on in your life. There's various reasons it can make you, go over the top too, stressed out. You don't know what's going on in a person's life,
Right.
And I don't think, even if you have a great supporting family, it's still very daunting sometimes.
It is.
You feel overwhelmed.
Oh, yes.
You just do. There's lots of stress with it comes along with it. So
Yeah.
let's just talk about the first one.
Let's just jump in there.
Okay.
Let's talk about decorating. The joy and the pain.
I can start us off with that one because last year we moved to we were in our home for 20 years, and so we always had a big Christmas thing, and I got it out, and we did it every year. And then in 2020 during COVID, we moved to a new house, and it's a smaller house. But we got out the Christmas decorations for COVID, and I left them up all year long because the husband didn't want to put it up in the attic, which was totally fine because we weren't going anywhere or doing anything, and it was pretty to look at all year. So it was totally made joy all year round. Then let's fast forward to last year. Last year, the husband didn't even want to get it down out of the attic because it was so far up above it's up obviously in the attic's upstairs, but and it was so far back that he didn't even want to get it out. So I get a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree at the store, and I put it out, and I even got little balls for it, little lights for it, whatever, and that was our tree.
Cute.
And I bought ribbon originally to redo the ribbon on my garland for the fireplace, and he didn't get out of the decorations. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm not redoing the garland. So the little ribbon sat on this table on my desk for an entire year because now let's fast forward to this year. So I'm thinking he's not going to get out again. And now my Charlie Brown tree is upstairs in the attic. So I guess I'm not going to have anything. And then Jen's over here bragging about I'm getting my stuff out this weekend, and Joey over here's. And then next thing I know, a day later, he gets it all out. And he starts I'm like, oh, give me the garlands. I can finally use the ribbon that's been sitting there for a year on my desk. And I redo that, and I put it on the fireplace. And next thing I know, I look over, and he's got the whole tree up, and he's straightening it up and putting all the deck ornaments. You guys, I can't tell you the last time that someone other than myself put the tree up and all the decorations on the tree.
That's amazing, Joey. I'm
Yes.
so happy that you
That
did
is
that.
amazing.
It's literally a miracle. So, and then I do the fireplace, and it's funny because I put little big red bows on where the stockings go, essentially. And because I started the podcast, my shelf is on the other side of the fireplace. So I put Lori specifically on the end where the podcast is because they know me, Lori. And then I put the bows up, and it was the last race. And Joey's like, that better not be blocking my view of the TV when I'm watching that. And it didn't. But it was funny because this week we were watching something and it was totally blocking. And I'm like, okay, I can see why that would be a problem.
Absolutely.
Couple more weeks.
But, I do say I love looking at it.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, I've been going to sleep every night with it on still because I love to look at it. I love to look at it. I just hate doing it.
I know.
I'm just a huge procrastinator. So right after, Thanksgiving, but not that weekend after because, I had come home and in pain. But even after that week, it's like I would tell Alyssa, okay, we're gonna put up all our Christmas decorations. Then I even cleaned out the whole storage area to get to the Christmas decorations, and I pulled them out. I mean, days go by, and I still I just didn't have it in me that I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So Alyssa was bored, and she went and put up all of the Christmas, everything in the house except for the tree. And so I could, oh my gosh, she did a great job. And then I was like, okay, we'll get the tree going.
It's still not up?
No,
okay.
we did it on, if I think, we said we were going to do it on Monday. We said we were going to do it on Tuesday. And then finally, Wednesday, I said, set your alarm for 9. We're
This week.
doing it this week.
You know what I have to say about that?
So we
though?
did.
You totally passed the torch on that. Like you got your,
Yes.
think about it. Like
Yeah.
we used to do it and now you pass the torch and she's doing
Yes,
it.
you did it.
That's
You
awesome.
Did
You
a
did a
great,
great
job.
I did go see it, and it is amazing.
That's
She did a great job.
fantastic.
Yeah. So the tree's up. Got everyone's individual ornament. And then I went today to the mall to get our family ornament.
Which is awesome. I
Yeah.
totally failed on that one this year. I usually do that too, but I totally forgot to do that.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Jen, what about you? What's your interesting
I was
story with
dog
yours?
sitting the week of Thanksgiving and then the first week of December. So I really wish I would have decorated before I left. What I ended up doing is coming home because, day after Thanksgiving, I got to put my tree up.
Yes.
Wasn't here. So I was stressing it. And I did have my clients, their house was lit, and I would use their tree and watch Christmas movies, but my brain kept going, you have to go home and do your Christmas. He doesn't care
No.
at all. I'm not here. Why does it stress me out? Because it needs to be done. So I finally came home one day, and I have a 5-hour window that I give myself for the dogs to not be able to go potty. I put the tree up. That's all I got done.
Okay.
I was beat.
Because you have to bend all those things and make them right.
Oh, that is
Mine-
the worst.
I will say, my mom and I talked about this. Mine is the easiest tree I've ever fluffed. This new one that I got last year.
Really?
The fluffing was
Kinda
not a
too.
problem.
Ours is too now.
I don't know. It took Alyssa and I forever, but it also has that white.
Yeah,
powdered
Oh, we
snow
don't have
on
that.
it.
That's why.
And that gets head to toe
Yes.
all over you. And then if you walk to the kitchen, it's dropping in the kitchen. You go to the bathroom, it's following you there.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
guys
is the
have-
first year I didn't come decorate with you.
Yes.
I'm used to all the snow everywhere.
Yes.
Do you guys have the pre-lit trees?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I
That's
do.
a genius invention.
Really, it really, really was.
That was
Except for unless you have your situation that you have.
Okay, so after I came home from the dog sitting, I still hadn't decorated the rest of the house. The outside. Well, we paid for them to do the house, but I do little decorations in the yard. I'm just like so tired. I don't have it in me. Finally, make myself do it. Bring all the totes in, decorate, sit down on the couch to relax, and my tree's not on. So, why did Terry turn the tree off? I've been sitting here busting my butt with music going. I go over. It's been chewed through from my little brat cat.
Oh
She
my
chewed
God.
through the cord. I'm like, I just did all this work
I can't believe that she wasn't
can't believe that.
electrocuted.
I don't know how she hasn't been. Truly.
Joey said it was low voltage that probably
mean,
affect her.
She has, well, she got your
Ton of headphones. Yep.
She has gone through my Alexa. She has gone through 2 of Terry's keyboards. And it's just like how she doesn't get electrocuted. But I think she's even luckier that I didn't kill her.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was so mad. And it was one of those anger tears.
Yeah.
Anger.
Well, yeah, you spent all that time and then it did.
I'm like,
now what are you going to do?
What the hell? What's the point of decorating the house and there's no Christmas tree lights? So I went and got Terry. He was outside. And I said, listen, I hate her. I did. I straight up said I hate her. So we have 3 options. Have no Christmas lights on our tree this year.
Right.
Order a brand new tree, which means money and starting over. And I don't want to start over. Or hiring an electrician. And he's like, babe, we're not hiring an electrician. That would be too much money. It'd be cheaper to buy a new tree. I'm like, you're forgetting the work of re-putting it together and decorating. So then he climbs underneath it and he finds that you can unhook a certain cord. So he rigged it. It worked. I'm like, okay. It's just clear lights where the other thing you mash and it gives you all these options. Yeah. So I ordered another of the other cords. So he saved our cat, really, I think.
Oh.
I don't think I'd ever forgiven her if... Yeah. I mean, I would have broke down and bought the new tree, but I'm trying not to spend money. And
the last tree we had, the lights went half out, and then we just went and bought white lights.
Yes,
and
you
just
could do
put
that.
it on.
See, that never occurred to me.
Yes, you could just go buy new lights. You don't have to buy a new tree.
It never occurred to me.
Because they're not attached is what she's thinking.
Well, I'm not going to say it's not going to be a pain in the ass to take back down, but you just leave it on there like you would the other.
Well,
I used to never have a pre-lit tree. I used to put lights on.
Old school trees that you had to put each branch in, right?
I did too.
And we fixed it to where the lights stayed on.
Yeah.
So we would just put the branches back in, poop them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that originally.
That way we didn't have to put the cords on, put the cords off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, my husband used to be really bad with the trees. Like when we first got married, we always had real trees. So he wouldn't even let me get a tree till like the week before Christmas. I mean, they were going to die. So that's why we did that. I mean, I get that. But even once we got the not real tree, he still wouldn't even put, I'm like, it's time to put the tree up. It's not even close to Christmas. I'm like, it's December. I don't care. It's not close to Christmas.
See, I think that's how different people are.
Because his family's always been that way. They don't put it up until right before Christmas because they've always had real trees. Yeah. Even still today, his parents have a real tree, and they don't get it till like a week before.
Later.
I get that because they die, they shed quick.
Me, if you're going to go through all this work, you want it up as long as you could possibly have
There's a chance mine's going to be up in February.
Well, I told you I once had mine up for an entire year.
It's a chore. You get the totes
Might
out,
be up in February.
unwrap every little thing because everything's freaking fragile. Lay it all out and then decide where do you want to put it. Well, me and my I'm
Every
gung-ho,
year.
let's go. I unwrap everything, have it in the kitchen, and be like, all right, I lost my wheel. I'm gonna go. I'll do it tomorrow.
Look, you don't have to wrap things anymore. You know, the box that I have.
ornament?
The ornament box?
I
I don't
do
have
still
it.
wrap the fragile
And
ones.
Oh, I don't do that.
You just put one in each
no.
slot.
I still wrap the fragile ones, but like all my Santas and everything that are not for the tree, they all get individually wrapped.
I need to bring you some stuff because I didn't even get out half my stuff because I don't have places to put it anymore because we have a smaller house. And so we had tons of like decorating type stuff, like little things you can hang on doors or on whatever. And I didn't put any of it up because I don't have a place to put it.
When we moved here, I donated probably 6 Christmas boxes to Goodwill.
I also have not that I could even get the Christmas stuff out, but I also have a box of like Halloween stuff I need to bring over to you.
Bring that. Bring it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I need some.
You do need some, but you got to put it up.
It's such a chore to put up any decorations.
I know. I think Halloween was the one I was super excited about.
But you were, and you did that. You nailed that.
Christmas, and it was probably because I wasn't here. And I was so exhausted from taking care of the dogs, and the dogs were just driving me bonkers that when I did get home, it was just a job. It was a chore. Now I'm happy. I walk over and push the little button, the lights come on, I plug in the stuff outside, and I'm happy.
It seems like, so you had the experience I'm used to, which is doing it yourself and putting it all up, which you were an inspiration to my husband, because if you wouldn't have said that, I don't think, I still probably wouldn't have one up.
Drive over to your house and climb in your attic.
Look how things have changed, because I got the husband to do it himself. You got your daughter to help this year, and it makes it so much less stressful.
That part, yeah.
It really did, because we had it up, everything up in an hour, versus I'm still like 5 hours in, and no one's helping me.
Yeah.
So then I get like almost like resentful. Like, why am I the one putting it all on there
when it's just you doing it?
No.
You know, for years at her house, we did it together.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much of a job.
Right.
It's when you're doing it by yourself.
Maybe we should go house to house
We should
to
probably
house
do
and
that.
do each other's.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Together.
Alyssa, like what we do, what we did, and is because she likes to even do this, is play the Christmas music while doing it. And so I do all of my tree. Majority of my ornaments are going to be every year for Hayden, my son. 1 year of an ornament for every year for Alyssa, and then all of our family ornaments. So, and then things they've made.
I have things I've made, they made, yeah.
And so, and I just have a few here and there that are, just Christmas decorations.
So that'd be a question out for the fans of the show. You can put it in the comments. Do you have like specific things like she just said, like she has a family ornament she does every year. She has a size she does for the keepsakes that the kids have done over the years.
Right.
So we even have on ours too, like we had 2 basset hounds that were our first babies before we had kids. And I had little ornaments made, they're basset hounds. And so I have little basset hounds and it has their name on it, Billy and Shelby. And of course they passed away a long time ago, but we still paint their ornaments on the tree every year. So like things like that. Do you have traditions that you have a set? Some people like
sentimental ornaments
too. Some people have like a theme, like they want it, like mine is all red and silver, even though I do still have the family
red and
sentimental
gold.
ones, but I did red and silver.
Okay.
So I have a colored theme too.
That was one thing that Terry's brother had asked me. Do you do the themed fancy decorative tree or do you do sentimental? I was like, I kind of do both.
I do both.
Right.
I got my red and gold balls. Then all my sentimental stuff is in there. So when you first look at it, you see red and gold. And then if you walk up and start looking, then you'll see, the J, the T, the Sammi. She's on our tree.
I got some new additions a couple years ago where I have like the elf feet sticking out of the tree,
cute.
like an elf dived in there.
I have that
You do
too.
too? I got them right before Pottery Barn closed down, like their stuff. I got them all like the year after Christmas. I got them all marked down. So I have a bunch of elves. I have a snowman topper. So I kind of add some bright colors. Yeah.
Snowman is obviously my theme in the whole house.
Yeah.
I am
love
obsessed
snowmen.
with snowmen.
Me
They're
too.
adorable. I just love them.
And
They're
I
cheery.
love to go wherever it's snowing.
Yes.
Always. And we don't live in a state that snows.
I like my inside snowmen.
You know what we're missing is we need, like, those of you who are watching on YouTube, we need like the little fake snow on the table. That's what we're missing.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get that by New Year's.
Maybe.
Whoa.
When you'll watch this, it'll be Christmas Eve. So
Yes.
and then the next week when you watch, it will be New Year's Eve.
Also, so what about presents?
Oh, God.
How do you feel about that?
I totally have that on the list. Shopping.
Okay.
Shopping.
All right.
Shopping.
100% Amazon for the win for me.
Okay.
Yes. Most of the time.
It's here a couple days later, and then I just got to get to wrapping it.
Yes. Yeah.
But that it's kind of a two-parter though, because I wrote shopping and then I was going to ask if y'all were done, but I also wrote making a list and checking it twice.
Okay.
100% multiple lists. And one of them is shopping, whom I need to shop for, what I want to buy them, the stuff that I have bought, the stuff that's come in, that hasn't come in, but I still, check.
Do you have enough? Do you need something else? Did you forget someone?
Okay.
So are y'all one? Are y'all done?
Okay. I think I finished today.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I do have to go online and order something for my mom. But overall,
You only got a few more days.
I'm
to get on
done.
that.
Same.
I mean, I do.
We may see something else that we buy.
But my problem is, is that I'll see something and I'll feel guilty, and I'm like, you know what? I know she wanted this, but I said, we're only going to spend this much on Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I see stuff, and then I'm just like, then I start to go over, and you don't, you just overspend. But I will say, this is the first year in a long time that I stuck close
No, I did too for the first
to
time.
the budget. Did a lot better than I have in a very long time. So yeah. And so, what about you? Did you do?
Yeah, so
online?
no, I didn't actually this year, which is the first time ever. I mean, I shouldn't say that I did some things online, but my husband's family, we do. We each buy a gift. You bring one gift to the gathering, and we just kind of draw numbers or do a game or whatever. So we have 3 in our household, so we buy 3 gifts. It's hard because and we do this every year. I feel like I get the same stuff every year. So, usually I do Amazon, but this year we were at Target and we were trying to come up with, the youngest is my son who's 19, but then we have my husband's parents who are 80. So, but then there's just, so it's just a wide range. So we tried to figure out, so we just kind of went through and kind of just gathered different things and put them together, decide what we were going to get. And then, we did really knock it out for the most part in one evening at Target, which was awesome. That doesn't usually always happen that way. And then I guess, like my son is like, we kind of already had to, the thing is, like, as they get older, I know we're going to kind of touch on this, but so my son's 19 now. And so I feel like when they're little, it's so much easier because you can just get, the cool little cars if they're a boy and Lego sets and whatever. But now that they're older, it's like, the stuff, first off, he has access to my Amazon account. He has access to my emails. So literally I'm ordering stuff and he already knows what he's getting. There's no surprise at all.
Well,
that's a negative.
Well, I have something that I do that fixes that.
Oh, what?
So
Every
year I go have everybody sign out of Amazon.
That's smart.
And like in front of me, so I prove it, they have to sign out. And immediately once they're all signed out, I go change the password. So I'm the only one that has access to Amazon.
Well, you should have told me that like years ago.
No, I do that.
Well, but still, like today, he even comes to me today and he's like, hey, I need to go on Amazon because he's got a couple of friends that live in other states and they all get each other something small. And so he's like, hey, I'm going to go order my friends some this or that. I'm like, okay. So see, how do I avoid that?
Oh, okay. So, then he has to, like Alyssa, she's come to me twice already and said, hey, Mom, my card's on, she pays for her stuff.
Yeah.
So my card's on there. Can you go on and I need this and this?
Oh, in the cart. She tells you what to get. That I could do that. Okay, good to know for next time.
Yeah. And then with Larry, I did forget to take him out, but I know he didn't really go on there much.
Yeah, Joey doesn't.
And but then he ordered some gifts today, and then he said, I was on Amazon. I went and ordered this and this, and I said, what? You were on Amazon?
That's not the rule.
And then he said, I didn't look at anything. I literally just typed in what I was getting, put it, and I bought it. I didn't look at anything.
I believe him.
I believe him. Alyssa would totally look at everything.
100%.
Yeah, and so we did buy, like, the thing is with my son now is like we kind of came up. There's a couple of things we kind of wanted together. Of course, we're into Formula One. So we wanted some Formula One stuff together. So we actually ordered some stuff together and I was like, okay, this will be our Christmas for each other. And so we did that and we already got it in. And then we wanted some little mics, like travel mics, like, so he does reviews on like YouTube. And then I wanted to use some for my F1 pod. So we were going to buy that together. So we kind of already came up with that. And then, but the surprise ones, I did do a few other websites, but again, he uses my email for a lot of stuff. So he can see like
Why doesn't he have his own?
He does have his own, but because mine has been from existence before he had his own, he's always used mine. So some things are attached to mine. So he goes and reads the shipments of those things that he's ordered. Plus, like he ordered my nephew a mouse for Christmas. And so he did that on his email account actually and to get that. And it's not even going to be here. And that's a whole nother story, but
I can solve that for you.
Well, no, it's not going to be here on Sunday. I'm going to have my family gathering.
No, I can solve your email problem.
We'll kick him off my email.
Well, not only that, or you can just do another one.
I could have done my Gmail.
Your
And he doesn't.
Gmail
Well,
and-
he uses that for our podcast when he does our short. So
Well,
yeah.
no, let me just do any random one, and then when you
could.
do your purchases, you put in that email address.
I mean, you're so smart. Why did we have this a long time ago? This is why we have this podcast, ladies and gentlemen, because Kimberly gives me great feedback.
So the kids cannot see.
Oh, I think
Apparently, I need to go and have a meeting with Kimberly before I do anything that's a secret, because she can totally keep a secret.
100%.
No,
Yeah.
I know, because I know my people will always go on there and look at everything, and then I get angry.
But then, like, I'm kind of like, I mean, as far as like Joey and I don't normally buy a lot of gifts for each other. We just always do it for Christopher. He will, even though we say that, then he'll usually get stuff and put in my stocking because that's how he is. And I don't give anything for him, so I look like the jerk. But then, just say it. I mean, we have an agreement that we just don't. I mean, that's just our thing. And then my parents, my mom and my stepdad, and then I have my sister. It's just me and my sister, and we have our kids. We've always had just buy for the kids. Like, I even tell my mom, don't buy anything for me. I don't need anything. Just spend it on the kid. And then she does the same. My sister does the same for her family. And then I do the same for my nephews. I just gotta get them stuff instead of buying for my sister. We've always kind of done it that way, just so the kids could have more. That was really why. I mean, it's not. I mean, when we were younger, we maybe did more.
We all buy what we want.
Yeah.
Exactly when we want it.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So this year, my family is doing the white elephant.
Yeah.
And it is so much easier.
It is fun.
I'm excited.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm going to tell Terry, you better get that for me.
Yeah.
And if you want something else,
Yeah.
I don't care. I told you I want that.
Yeah.
And you're going to get it. And then, but then it occurred to me also, whoa. That means I'm not getting a whole bunch of gifts. What? No, unacceptable. I don't love this game anymore. I want gifts from everybody. But no, it was so much easier on my making a list, checking it twice.
It's easier in your shopping.
One of them is I would list every family member and I would get them 2 or 3 gifts.
Yeah.
And now just buying 3 gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Holy
awesome.
cow, there's
It's-
no presents under my tree except for the nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
No.
And then Terry doesn't want anything this year. He said 2 small
Yeah.
things was fine. We decided 2 small. I mean,
Yep.
it's just, I feel like I'm not done looking at my Christmas tree.
Well, I don't have anything. I mean, I'm saying but just the family gifts that really, because Christopher's only getting a few things and we haven't done put those. Well, and 2, like, okay, let me ask you this. So when you're wrapping your gifts for people, if you have gifts where you could shake it or size of it or whatever, you can kind of guess what it is. So how do you manage that? Well, Joey has his theory. So I have 2 ways I do it. I keep a lot. Okay. So we'll talk about stockings in a minute too, because so I've always done this with stockings, but we'll talk about what we kind of put in the stockings. But stockings, like, I usually keep it hidden somewhere. I'm not going to say where, but I have it because a person might watch this podcast, but I have it hidden and I'll keep it hidden until Christmas Eve, and then I'll put it in there. Yeah. So if we had, like, my husband sometimes in the past, he will put it in different types of boxes to so you can't tell what it is, or diffuse it, make it sounds or whatever it may be. He'll do that. But otherwise, then we will sometimes just keep it hidden until like Christmas Eve and then wrap it.
I've done both.
Oh my gosh, I have to do, especially
'Cause we
with
have some of
Larry.
those.
Larry, she knows. He gets a present. He goes under the tree, gets his present, and it doesn't matter. He fills it up.
Tries to
and
guess it.
fills it, and then he says it's a shirt or whatever. I'm just saying, and then I get it. He usually guesses right, and I am so angry. So started then changing up the whatever it's in, changing up the box, adding tissue paper, adding all of this, or putting a huge box and it's maybe this little. Oh yeah, because I'm like, no, you're not gonna guess what I got you. ass.
Do you know what Joey used to do when he was a kid? Him and his brother used to unwrap everything. That's why Joey's such a good rapper. And that's why I make him wrap all the gifts now, all the time, because they got so good at rapping because they would rewrap them all back. And Joey's mom is extremely detailed with her wrapping too.
Oh, wow.
So they would unwrap their gifts, see what they got, and then wrap them all back.
I love the surprise.
I do too.
I don't want to know.
I do too. I don't want to know either.
When I was younger,
You did the same?
I did. I wouldn't open all of them. I would just go to a few, and I would just take the piece of tape off, and then just kind of open up and peek inside, and then fold it back and put the tape back exactly where it was.
Naughty. Joey and you are naughty.
Oh, my mom is probably the worst. She told me the story when she was a little girl. She unwrapped it. She wanted this baby doll, and she opened it, and she played with that doll for weeks and then wrapped it back.
I think that's awesome.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Awful, awesome, amazing.
So that's probably an amazing story. I've never done that bold. I probably have caught a whim a couple of times when I was younger, but Joey's really good, even though he's obviously he's a professional, because when it comes to like me, if he were to get me something, like I would have no idea that he would do that. So I mean,
Right.
you know,
if someone, like say your son, daughter, whatever, and then they're like, all I want's money.
that's my kid.
But I know it's my kid too.
I know.
But I'm like, I mean, drives me crazy on the inside. I'm like, you just want money. So you just want me to give you money. And it's always yes, yep. And so it's so impersonal.
Yeah,
So-
that's what my mom says, because she always asks me every year, and she asked me this year, and what do I get? What do I get? And I'm like, he just wants money.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
the thing is like the things that he wants are too expensive, and you can't ask, like, I feel like I can't ask my mom or my sister even too. She has a set amount, and we all have a set amount.
Yeah.
But like some of the stuff is just expensive. So if you get money from, like, he's already got it planned out. Like he knows he's going to get money from this person, this person, this person, and so he already knows what he's going to buy. But like if you just get it from one person, it's not going to be enough.
Right.
And he doesn't feel right asking for that gift because it's expensive and they have a budget in mind, and that's the thing. And I get that as he's gotten older. Like I said, again, when they're little kids, you can just get the car set. You know, my little nephew who's 2.5, I just got him 2 car sets that he wanted, and then I got my older nephew a mouse, and which is a more expensive item. But and two, when you've got, as they get older, their gifts just are more expensive.
Absolutely. So Alyssa throws a fit because for that Hayden's 20. Well, I keep saying 24. He'll be 24 in March.
Right.
But that I've always been like, they need to have the
Equal.
Yeah. So it was either the exact same amount of money. Okay, they're 5 years apart. Or that the same amount of gifts.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Alyssa has been for years now throwing a fit. He's a grown man, and you're over there having to. I'm not. I'm 17, and you're sitting there and giving him all of this and that. He's a grown man, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, baby. He's still my baby. He's still my son.
Yeah.
And so. Yes. And so then she has a whole conversation with GPT about what it means for a mom that still buys presents that the exact same amount for 24 versus a 17-year-old.
Does she not realize you're going to be doing that when they're 50,
I know,
like 40 or whatever?
Oh, no. But I have one thing to say. Okay. So, everyone, this is a cool thing, and maybe some of y'all already do it, but I ordered a huge box. It's from a place called Delivered.com. Okay, so it's a place where you pay a certain amount. So I got the largest box, so that's 200. And so what they do is they pack anywhere from 22 to 25 unwrapped packages. So anything, from Amazon, from here, there, people who got returned, didn't pick it up, all of that, this warehouse has all of this. So they don't open it and they just, pack your, what you get. Well, the deal is they replenish every Friday. So you really have to be I had to be on their website, and I kept clicking it at 5 till 11 because the week before it was also sold out before I could get it. So I finally got it, and I got it in. So what we're going to do is whenever, you got to pay me.
Yeah.
I just thought of that. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to divide the presents up between all of us, the kids, and Terry and Jen and us. And so we're all going to open the, one at a time to see what the gift is. It could be something crappy or it could be something good. But then once we open everything, then I'm thinking, like, maybe we do like
The trade.
The trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give you both of these for that.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
But you have to have a rule. You can only trade it a couple times and then it's dead.
I think the rule is I can say yay or nay. I'm keeping this. There is no taking it from
I don't know. But y'all have to reach.
Not white elephant.
Well, you have to be the white elephant with the numbers. But it just came in yesterday, and so I'm so excited.
I can't believe you haven't.
I can't believe you haven't opened it. I would have totally opened it.
Because all I can see is the Amazon package or whatever's inside.
Oh yeah, you don't know
It's
what it
not
actually
open.
is. Okay.
That's why we're saying we can't believe you haven't taken any sneak peeks.
No, I didn't, and I am excited. And so when I was talking about doing things younger to older, so after I found that and everything, I'm just like, you know what? Let's say you're turning 18. Hey, you're really turning 24.
Yeah, you gotta get fun.
You know what? Why not? Y'all just tell me one thing you really want for Christmas, and then I buy this fun box and we play a game, with that.
It's actually more fun. I think it's a lot more fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm
what we do now
excited.
We'll
too.
see how it goes.
I don't know. I'll watch it all be like a highlighter, a pen,
A scarf, some
Leggings.
underwear.
like 80s,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I guess it's the not knowing.
Yeah.
But I will be mad if I spent $200
And you got crap.
and all of it was crap. I mean, you better have at least a couple that could add up to 200.
That's the only reason I didn't do it. Because you don't know. I want
You
to see
don't
what
know.
you get before I decide to do it.
I said,
get absolute crap.
she's playing. She got to pay me some money for this. Then she'll say, give me my money back because I got all crap.
Again,
Yes.
no, I'm not paying to play. Bull crap.
She'll play first and then she'll take it back and go, no, JK.
So I want y'all to discuss this,
Oh, okay.
and I need to step away for a second. So
Okay.
can y'all talk about the elf on the shelf?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we can take a break and be right back after these messages.
take a
if you
break.
like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll
All
be
right.
right back
We'll be
after
right
these
back.
messages. All right, welcome back. So to dive into the next thing. Okay. Speaking of littles, when they were little, what we had to go through as parents, what we are glad to make go away is the elf on the shelf.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Even so much so that my husband tried to get it out the other night when he was getting out the Christmas decorations to the tree. He's like, do you want the elf out? I said, no, leave the elf in the attic. So, my God, you had to get so creative. Like Pinterest, I would go on Pinterest for hours and find ways to hide this little guy, make these great things. I mean, I came up with some really creative stuff. I even bought the little things they came out with later where you could have them swinging from stuff because they came out with little tools for it. I don't know. But now they even have more stuff out.
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
like, good luck, parents. But I mean, I would be making snow angels. It would do all kinds of stuff. And then when I was finally done with the guy, I mean, Kim can talk about her story too next. I just wrote it a little, every year you had to write a little note that it was going back to Santa and it would return next year. And then when I finally realized like he knows it's me, then I'm like, was such a great pleasure being with you. And now it's time for me to go away.
You go to the North Pole and stay.
But I mean, it's awesome to see it now and I don't have to do it.
Yes.
Yes.
I
You
love
know,
the
and I have
Facebook posts.
props from your parents, but go and if you're one of those parents that still has to do that now, first off, they got some really great things, accessories out for the elf now. He's got a reindeer and a friend and whatever.
I have that.
But you now can go and just find endless amounts of people who have come before you, and you can have all the great. You don't even have to come up with ideas on your own anymore. You can just go back in time and look at everybody else's stuff, and then come. You don't even have to come with ideas. You just steal somebody else's.
Oh yeah, no, I did the same thing. I always looking up different ideas because it's like you don't want to do.
You can't do the same thing.
You don't want to do this. No, like let's say I did all of this in this year. The next year, you don't want to do.
No,
the same
you
things.
can't do the same
Yeah,
thing.
you
You
want to
can't.
find something different.
Yeah.
Did you have Scout?
No, I didn't get Scout. That was after the time that we did it. That was his friend,
No,
The girl.
the girl.
Yeah,
Did you have a boy or a girl?
I had a Lana.
Alana.
Oh, I had a boy.
Lana.
Lana.
Yes.
Mine was Smurfy.
Oh. Oh yeah, but I had the reindeer, and so we did all kinds of things. And I remember one. It was like you put Skittles around on a paper plate, and then you pour water
Oh, yeah,
over
that's
it,
cool.
and then you let it all run out. And so, then you had your elf on the shelf over there in the Skittles, all that. The snow angels in the flower.
Yeah.
We had stairs, so I had Lana one time holding toilet paper and ran it all the way down
Yep.
the stairs.
Did that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much, but it does. It's like, oh my God, what else can you make happen in this house? But then I will tell you, it's so funny when you come home. If you come home at night and then you're like, you
forgot.
to
Move him.
the
And then your
elf.
kid busts you.
And then-
He didn't
And
move.
I said, oh my God, did you touch him? You touched
You lost his magic.
I said he lost his back. I didn't touch him. You had to.
I can't tell you how many times I woke up in the middle of the night frantic because I forgot to move it and had to come up with a freaking place to move it and a genius idea in the middle of the night because I forgot.
Oh, I planned it all
Holy
out
crap.
every single day.
Oh no, but you forget occasionally.
No, I
Okay.
planned too.
Or you fall asleep.
But I fall asleep.
Yes.
And then at times I would set the alarm for
get
2
back up.
a.m. to get up.
Yes. Yes. Because there was periods of time because the kids are out of school a lot of time during that time
Yeah,
frame.
they're staying
And so
up late.
they're staying up late. And
Yep.
so then you forget. And then you fall, oh, I'll just do it later. And then you fall asleep. And then you wake up in a panic attack.
I'm lucky
didn't do
because
it.
I always wake up early, so I'm good.
Sometimes the husband would catch me on it, and he would get up early, and he would be like, "Oh, she forgot to move it. I'll move it, just some random place." And it wasn't near as creative. So
Right.
then their kids are disappointed because like he's not doing something funny. He's just sitting on a shelf.
Did you ever do the shaving?
No.
Yeah, so I put shaving cream on and then had her whole because I know it was a girl, but it was still funny. And then put the razor in her hand, so like that, and the goldfish.
I'll go push in
Yes,
the toilet.
in the toilet.
Did that one.
Did that one.
Yeah.
Did that one.
I love it, and I love seeing everybody's Facebook posts now. It's the creative things that they're coming up
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
I mean, why didn't I think of all this cool stuff?
I think I'm gonna get it out because now he's 19, so I think I might get it out and just like we can talk about like the funny thing is like we have an ornament on our tree and Joe was putting it. It's like it looks like an elf, and he was putting it on the tree, and then I don't know. So it has it has a little hat, and the thing fell off and it was bald, and he was like, "Why is this elf bald?" Like he's supposed to have a hat. It's somewhere in this tree.
It fell off.
It was a Larry elf.
So much.
Can you write Larry on its head?
Oh, I could do that.
Okay.
Larry the elf.
Yeah.
All right. So yes. So enjoy giving out all of the elf
Yeah.
on the shelf ideas and
Good luck.
good luck. And when you don't have to do it anymore, you will understand how exciting it is.
It's a huge relief.
Yes. All right. Well, there's one more thing
All right.
you want to talk about.
I want to know, what is y'all's favorite Christmas song?
So I don't have well, I shouldn't say that.
No, I do.
I do have one.
Okay.
Probably Silent Night.
Oh, it's a beautiful song.
Mine is I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one.
Beautiful song. Mine is Bing Crosby and David Bowie's
She's going
Peace on
specific.
Earth and Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, I love Little
It
Drummer
is
Boy. I haven't heard that version though.
Oh my gosh, really?
You have to play it for me.
Oh, it's as soon as we stop, it
Okay.
is the most beautiful song, and
Okay.
they merge their voices together. And I heard it a long time ago and loved it. And then my brother heard it, and I remember being at my grandma and grandpa's
gonna
house.
say, it reminds me of
and
my
him
grandmother.
playing it, and everybody being like, "Yes, I love the song." So we like played it on repeat because we were at that age where we were picking out our own songs, and we both loved it. And it's
Okay.
always been my number one. So I'll play it for you.
Yeah,
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
the Christmas Story has to be.
Do you know on is it TBS or TNT?
It's TNT.
That they start, is it 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and they play till 6 p.m. on...
Oh, they just replay it.
The commercial is I dare you to watch 24 hours of the Christmas
yeah,
story.
it's 24 hours.
Okay, maybe
24
I don't.
hours.
Maybe I'll make my family watch it.
Yeah, I mean, we do. We pick one of the times and we watch it. Mine would be Miracle on 34th Street.
That's a good one too.
I love that one. I even like the old one, the very first one. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh, forgot about Scrooge.
See, that's what I was
first
about to say.
that was good.
Scrooge
Yes.
with Bill Murray.
Yes.
That is probably my favorite Christmas movie just because it's nostalgic. But every year, my tradition is December 1st, I start watching the Harry Potter movies. They're not Christmas, but they have Christmas in them. It's a tradition I started for myself. And every year, December 1st, boom, I get to watch the 8 Harry Potter movies.
See, in the past, I've always watched Hallmark movies because I love the Hallmark movies.
But
all the
now
Christmas
Netflix
ones.
is coming out with a ton.
That's what you said.
Yeah, and I just watched a third
I haven't
one
watched any of them,
yesterday.
but I typically do. But I haven't
I watch
this year.
a few. I don't watch as many as everybody else, but I do. I'll get on a little kick and watch.
I mean, they all are the same. They
Yeah.
literally are the same. You meet this amazing guy, you fall in love, and you live happily ever after.
Oh yeah, get the part where something
You skip
bad
everything in the
happens.
middle.
Always something bad happens.
They find out
true.
the truth.
True. That
Oh,
is-
you're really rich, or
Yeah.
oh, da, da, da.
yeah.
Oh, dang it, you're rich. Come on, let's be real, y'all. I'll be like, could have told me that from the beginning.
You
Yeah.
know what you're going into, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be something you're like, oh no. It's just different theme, different actors.
They're great. I love them. I just have to be in the mood to do them. That's like
But
Die
I'll
Hard.
literally like binge it.
Silent Night. Is
Well-
it Silent? Violent Night. I love Violent
Oh,
Night.
okay, Violent Night's good.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
But it's always kind of like not Violent Night, but talking about Harry Potter. That discussing if Die Hard is a Christmas
100%
movie.
a Christmas movie.
Oh my God.
100%.
Just because there's a couple of scenes in it.
Nope.
It's Christmas. It's
I
not a
read
Christmas
something
movie.
that said there is more Christmas music, there is more Christmas decorations. Like one scene's Rudolph he's
It is.
using, right?
Yeah.
In that movie than in several others put together Christmas movies. They
Oh. Okay.
100% Die Hard.
All right, Die
Has more
Hard.
I could probably convince family to watch Die Hard, and I could the Christmas Story.
100%. I watched it this
Why
year.
can't you watch both?
We will.
You can do them all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, we are so glad to be back, and we did miss doing this. And sorry that I got a concussion.
God, Kimberly.
I know, my fault as always. But anyways, we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Yes. Happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, and then this episode's going to come out on Christmas Eve, and then our next episode, what is it going to be?
New Year's Eve.
Yes, and what are we going to do on that?
New Year's Eve.
On our New Year's Eve podcast. We're going to talk about resolutions.
We're talking about nostalgic stuff, and we're going to talk
Nostalgic
about
items.
things that we're going to do in 26, maybe
Yes.
some resolutions, because that's what you do on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So we're so excited. And really, we do wish you the best of holidays and everything. So
Yes.
just remember, every day is a new beginning.
Every day is a new beginning.
Every day's a new beginning.
Bye.
Bye.